Hi everybody, this is Randall Burnett, and the noise that you hear in the background is my oxygen generating system and also my fan, and it's very noisy, and I even wear earplugs. If you notice, it has been eliminated because I'm editing the sound in the background out. Today you're going to have a Vortex Marble made for you. I'm going to reveal the secrets of producing a Vortex Marble. Now this marble took me about an hour and 20 minutes to produce, and I have edited the clip down to 10 minutes. So you're not going to see every single thing that I do, but most of what I do. The first part of the video that you're watching is me producing a gather and of clear. I'm using 90 COE glass, and I use steel mandrels for punties, and the mandrel that I'm using for this marble is a 4mm steel punty. What I do is produce the lens and the cone of the vortex all at the same time. Now I already have the whole gather produced on the end of the punty. What I'm doing with the graphite V-shaped marble mold is shaping the vortex, or the cone, that you actually are going to apply your decoration to. I use a GTT Cheetah torch. It's pretty small to produce this size marble. That's why it took me an hour and 20 minutes to do it. This marble will actually be about 1 1/4 inches in diameter when it's finished, and you will see the finished marble at the end. You'll see 2 photographs of the finished marble. I've already finished the cone, and as you can see, I'm putting on the decoration for the vortex. That happens to be a twisty that I'm applying right now, and this is the first of a couple of pieces of dichroic that I'm adding to the cone. Little piece of red stringer, and I'll also use some white stringer and another piece of dichroic you'll see me apply right here. Most of what I learned about making marbles came out of a book that I read by Drew Fritz, F-R-I-T-T-S. And I would highly recommend that book to any beginner or even an intermediate marble maker. It is probably the best marble making book that I've ever purchased, and I have quite a few. I'll also be using a graphite marble mold, a paddle. You can see it laying there on the right hand side of the flame when I start to shape the marble into a sphere. You can also get that paddle from Drew Fritz. I bought it probably 5 years ago when it was about $75. In today's market, he's selling it for $100, and it's worth every penny. It's probably the most used tool that I have, aside from the steel mandrels and punties that I use. It has been worth every penny that I paid for it. Still applying the decoration right now. I've just attached another steel punty to the tip of the cone, and I'm starting to twist to form the vortex. It looks like I'm turning it toward myself. In actuality, my left hand is the restricting tension, and my right hand is actually twisting the glass. And I'm trying to be very careful here because I don't want to distort the lens, which you can see on the upper side of the flame. Keep that intact as a hemisphere. And you can start to see the glass is starting to twist. My left hand is pretty tight. My right hand is twisting. There's a pretty good view of the twist. I'm also distorting the vortex a little. You can see it's not perfectly straight down. I kind of like the tornado look of a vortex when I look into the lens. And a tornado is not straight up and down, that's my point. Here I'm applying cobalt blue as the cover for the vortex, and this is how the vortex remains a vortex. You cover it completely in whatever color glass that you want to use. And it takes quite a bit of glass, of course, to cover that vortex, particularly, and quite a length of time as well, if you're using a small torch. So I will be editing that, as you can see. We just jumped over. And I'm pretty much finished applying the exterior to the vortex itself, and I will now start to shape the marble into a sphere using the graphite paddle that I told you about. If I didn't already tell you, it's a 90 COE glass that I am using to produce this marble. That's pretty much what I use exclusively in my little studio, is 90 COE, which you may know Bullseye produces most of the 90 COE, but I do buy other glass that is a 90. And here I've pretty much finished shaping the sphere, and that's a good shot of the interior before I punty off and finish the piece. It's a nice sized marble. I like a marble that's probably at least 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches. That's what I consider a marble. After that size, about 2 inches or so, I consider it more of a paperweight, but everybody has their own desires. Right now I'm applying stringers as decoration for the exterior to cover some of that cobalt blue glass, and that's a yellow, and I had just finished putting on a white, and you can see it there. Now, I've already cut some designs into those stringers, and I was applying some additional color, those dots that you see. And that's pretty much the finished marble. And I just have to finish the exterior and shape it totally so it's absolutely smooth. You can find my work at my website, which is www.geometricjewels.com. Geometricjewels.com. Finishing up.